From New Englandville Studios, good morning. Welcome to the program Good Morning Saloon, where we come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Today now Wednesday, March 11, 2026, and we'll bring the program to you this Wednesday morning. My name is Usman Kamara.
And Karifa to Conte, good morning. Inside the program this morning, the chairman for ECOWAS Authority of Heads of States and Governments, President Julius Maada say, in the work Trangawan for bring back Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger na ECOWAS. The resident representative for the United Nations Development Program UNDP, Frederick Ampia say, the container office the way they don't support NRA with na different partner Freeton, now for make taxpayer them able to get access to NRA office them. Today inside the program, Radio Democracy go talk to the Minister of Trade and Industry, Ibrahim Alpha Sise. We go talk about the trade opportunity and challenge them where Salon local business then the face.
When this and plenty other story than they for inside the program this morning, remember say the list will be live on www.radiodemocracy.sl. Remember say Nale Rock Metal Group, the sponsor Radio Democracy, for bringing the program Good Morning Saloon come to you, and this program is powered by Afisel. The list will be live from a radio partner them, Radio Shallow 89.5 na Koina Duga and Falabadi Street. Same way so on Radio Maleng 88.5, Radio 1G11.3 na Pujon Street, Radio Colin 90.0 na Cambia, Radio Mwa 105.5 na Kainlang, Vopad Radio na Waterloo, Voice of Sandon Radio 95.7 na Konodi Street, Voice of Karine na Kamakuya 98.0, Voice of Masoro Pujon Street, Advocacy Radio Putloko District, Radio Katsbami on 106.7 at Tonkolimba, and Earth FM on 95.9 at Moyamba District. The program na Good Morning Saloon where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. You can be part of the program by I can send you the message now Radio Democracy Facebook page and YouTube page, or drop in a message on the number 077-981-981. But first, Karifatu, how the fast?
The last 10 days, you know, saying I did the tiredness day. Not really easy.
It's tough.
But go down.
Yes, how the next player the Taju?
The Taju, you know, easy. Imagine you go 12, done 3, then before you remember, I get for grab for Sokoli, then you won't come back in the office.
Anyway, we pray that. Yeah, we pray that. Yes, during this first month, all within would ask for, God will give you, inshallah.
Amen. Okay, the program Good Morning Saloon, they continue, and inside the program, we look at the first issue. The resident representative for the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, Frederick Ampia, say, the container office the way they don't support NRA with a different partner Freeton. Now for make taxpayer them able to get access to NRA office them. And talk this way NRA and UNDP go pull na do the container office them where the NRA forgets. Theodora Rena been a part of this and put these reports together.
Inside 2023, government set up the National Revenue Authority (NRA) with the mandate for assess, collect, and account for the country national revenue. And the authority don't they do this through the domestic and custom tax where they can collect. With over 20 years where this body don't they exist, and the business sector don't they grow, plenty challenge them, don't they for make the authority able for collect the extra amount of copper where them for collect pan tax. Now for sake of this make, NRA and UNDP don't put but 5 container them, now different parts in a Freeton under the block management system project, where now for make people with business able access NRA easy one. Where it talk, the resident representative for the United Nations Development Program UNDP Frederick Ampia say their office support NRA na different parts in Freeton for make taxpayer they able get access to NRA their office them for do them tax easy one.
We recognize that the NRA is a lifeline of this country in terms of its development aspirations. They do not mobilize internal resources. There's absolutely no way, as a country, we will be able to meet our development priorities and needs that we need to have. So, recognizing that from the part of UNDP, NRA is one of our most prized partners. And we partner with NRA at multiple levels. The first level is to help NRA to be able to increase this efficiency with tax collection. The second part is to help them work with them closely to also do the tax education advocacy for citizens to know the importance of taxes. and also for entrepreneurs to know the advantages that they get.
Frederick Ampia been saying so talk about the access management system, human resource management system, where is say with this system, NRA go able to track wetin they do.
NRA is a big institution, and I'm sure you have close to 1,000 staff on the payroll across the different countries, in different aspects of the world. And so to put all of that together, to have a very sound management practice, it requires a very good system in place, an asset management system, a human resource management system, a system that will put all your pushes together, keep a track of them, and be able to sustain your pushes in a way that administration after administration will be able to track what you have been doing and to build on it.
Where they talk, the Commissioner General, Madam Jeneba Bangura say, UNDP don dey help them and plenty thing them, like the block management system project, help them with motorcar and other thing them.
UNDP was able to change our mindset when it comes to procurement of vehicles. 2 years back, we were approached by the UNDP and they were able to sell to us the idea that we will be able to save a lot of money if we use their procurement system. So for the past 2 or 3 years, we have been collaborating with the UNDP and we have been buying all of our vehicles through the UNDP system, which has saved us a lot of money.
Madam Jeneba Bangura been saying we so talk about the benefits where the block management system they provide for taxpayer them.
Some of the benefits, right, of having a system or an office that is closer to the people. One, it is convenient access to tax services within the communities. And I really was hoping that we would have had more community people present, especially those in this environment, to bring services closer to the people. Very convenient. It's definitely reduced travel time. So instead of leaving Chile to go to Bank of Sierra Leone, you can get your services right here next to your business, which we know that a lot of people in the informal sector, one of the challenges that we know is that they are hesitant to leave their business to go and do their transactions. So if you bring the services closer to them, it gives them the comfort to do business at ease.
Madam Jeneba Bangura been saying so call on the UNDP for member them forget the same system na the provinces so that the taxpayer the way they upline not go they go far for pay them tax. For Seka incumbent taxpayer them, the chairman for the Waterloo market, Mohamed Koroma say tax na one thing where they na the Quran and say everybody gets a responsibility for pay tax.
Not everybody wants to pay tax. For tax, a lesson for their repair, even in we look at part of the Holy Quran saying, when even before the assets to prayer or anything, for make sure say to get the awareness and maybe for getting good determination for workers, the stakeholders and the police. NRA, we all get the responsibility to do.
Mohamed Koroma be end up assure the National Revenue Authority say they're ready for work with them for Seka revenue collection for push the country go before. For Radio Democracy, Minna Theodora Arena the report.
The program Good Morning Salon continues inside the program. We take one of the headlines to read. Musa, the chairman for the ECOWAS Authority of Head of State and Government, President Julius Maada Bio say they work now for bringing back Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger and ECOWAS. President Bio talked this inside one meeting with the special representative of the chairperson of AU Commission for Mali and the Sahel and the head of Sahel and the delegation outside Ngowa Katorana State House for update time about the status of country them na the Sahel. For more on this, make we join Yeno Kabia.
Over the past year, 3 Sahel country when Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger been get military coup, we cause serious tension na den country them and safe with ECOWAS. After the coup will be happen in Mali inside 2020 and 2021, Burkina Faso 2022 and Niger 2023, ECOWAS been put sanction for den country and ask them for return back to democratic civilian rule. The military government na den 3 country be accused ECOWAS say the sanction wey dem give them no been fair because dem say ECOWAS they interfere by the internal issues them. For sake of this, make them 3 country be form one political and security alliance, where they call the Alliance of Sahel States inside 2023. Inside January 2024, then 3 countries, when Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, been come together and announce say, then they come out from ECOWAS. As they say, the regional body when ECOWAS, not they represent their interests again. Then come out one ECOWAS, raise serious concern about regional unity, economic cooperation, and security coordination across West Africa. Now for sake of this, speak the African Union through their mission for Mali and the Sahel, and the head of the Miss Sahel been start one diplomatic engagement where they focus now for begin dialogue between the Sahel Alliance and ECOWAS. Outside the ECOWAS chairman of head of state and government, President Julius Maada Bio, be don't go work at them 3 countries for say them find way how for address some the concern them where they get with ECOWAS. Now for sake of this, make one high representative of the chairperson of the African Union Commission for Mali and the Sahel and head of the Miss Sahel, Dr. Mamadou Tengeya, don't work to President Julius Maada Bio na state host as part of the ongoing engagement with stakeholders them na the region. With this, na for sake of the development of the roadmap on how they for bring back the Alliance of Sahel States to ECOWAS. Where in the talk, the special representative of the chairperson of the African Union Commission for Mali and the Sahel and head of the Miss Sahel, Dr. Mamadou Tengeya, been first take it to President Julius Maada Bio for in term and interest as president and chairman of the sub-region body for ensure say peace stability then at the region and how for bring back Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger na ECOWAS. Now one way in say President Julius Maada Bio don't show plenty interest palm. Usai in tell President Bio say the meeting where in be get with them 2 countries they yam. Now one way in say ECOWAS go proud of because in say they get good message. In same way, so say the commitment to President Bio don't show for solve the problem na the Sahel country them. Show the kind leadership way in say President Bio over the year them don't show na the region. Dr. Mamadou Tengeya be end up say from where they set up the Alliance of Sahel States inside 2023. In glad for reports to President Bio say they don't invite 10 countries per meeting. We get to do with sin at the region and say during their meeting then people here been talk good thing about ECOWAS. Where this in say mean say they ready for join back the ECOWAS. Inside in own talk, the chairman for the ECOWAS Authority of Head of State and Government, President Julius Maada Bio, before welcome the delegation and say that kind engagement here important for peace, security and unity in the region. In Keyon say the left within 3 countries when Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger left ECOWAS. Now one decision where in say not being good for the country them and safe, not good for ECOWAS. Where this make in say from where in take up office as chairman for ECOWAS Authority of Head of State and Government, one part in plan them. Now before making over Canadian country for no the challenge them whether they get and why make them be left ECOWAS where this President Bio say in be do and say the thing they were in pull by the meeting with then 3 countries now one way in say ECOWAS they work on now. President Julius Maada Bio be end up tell thank you to the delegation from the region for the work where he say they don't they do where this make him be commit himself say and go make sure say the 3 countries them when Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger come back na ECOWAS. For Radio Democracy, Kabia the report.
The program now Good Morning Saloni, they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As today inside the program, we will talk to the Minister of Trade and Industry, Ibrahim Alpha Sise. We will talk about the trade opportunity and challenge and with Salon local business in the face. As we wait for an hour for come now the program, we will continue for look at more issues. The Minister of Trade and Industry, Alpha Sise, assure the public say the fuel we government gets as reserve go last for over 1 month. Alpha Sise talk this inside the every week press briefing where the Ministry of Information and Civic Education organize for engage stakeholders and where they pan feel decision na the country for talk about government preparation for deal with the shock where the war na the Middle East they bring to Salon. We reporter Jaffa Mans Davis gets more and gonna report.
By this time, plenty people don't know say because of the war where between Iran, Israel and America, concern but fear business and all the money plenty country in the world as the price this BNTM. Now one way not stable will make plenty governments them don't they do different thing them for give solution to this issue. Na Salon, this BNTM, the price for fuel don't go up and this now when plenty people been get concerned say this cost go affect plenty thing. This make the Ministry of Information and Civic Education go engage stakeholders them. We get big role for play and fuel price decision of the country. Brahma Baloa Koroma, the Director General for the National Petroleum Regulatory Agency, inside statement, he talk about the reason them will make government decide for the fuel price.
And I also have to assure you that the pricing formula is on our website. Now, one of the most transparent pricing formula we can have done the whole world. All around the 211 countries when they compare with Sierra Leone. Our pricing formula with any high down is very transparent. Most of them already signed that our recovery to protect the young industry who will get it. As it is now, the oil market will come look at the working capital, what they get. The amount that over 2 weeks ago, they buy 10,000 metric tons. Today, if we not move, if we left at 28.25, we sell and all, they will only buy 6,000 metric tons. Where you can sell, go buy 4,000. So by the time we straight into 8 weeks, nobody will replenish the product.
If this war still continue, question but how this go affect government. Now one way, the chief economist and the Ministry of Finance, Almami Bangoa, been get this response to.
So what is all happening now? They don't threaten the achievements they will be doing. They don't threaten inflation. If it continue, I hope and pray not continue because some of you go get sleepless nights. It will threaten the exchange rate. It will also affect government revenue, right? And if I affect government revenue, we get for good trust fund, we get for good debts, we get for pay what you call debt service. So no one let it happen. The two biggest items now we imports now food and fuel. Now if the price of fuel go up, the cost of imports, the imports bill don't go up. So that trade of it to us is small, and it goes small. It will begin widening back. And when it widens, it also be threatening the exchange rate.
But after this statement, it will reach time for listening to one media practitioner who have been part of this engagement, Kadiatu Jallo, as he talk about thing them where ordinary citizens go on for ask government, particular on how government they prepare for deal with shock like this.
Like how the Minister of Trade, they say, we have our own goods sold in manufacturing in the country, like we have onion and all of that. And that gets me to the point as to what are we doing about pricing regulation? Maybe that is the problem, because sometimes you say we have these things, but when you go down to the market, you know, they see the impact to it, they say, to it, they happen are two different things. Whether people are taking advantage of the situation that waiting go up, we say can just skyrocket, you know, the prices, that is up to the ministry again for work on that one. And another thing again, I want to draw with all attention to that. The issue of shock is not something new because it has been happening frequently. We don't get the COVID-19, we don't get the Ebola, we don't get the Russia and Ukraine threats. So I think government should be preparing, you know, to be proactive instead of being reactive. Let us look for solutions.
But even with that reason, plenty people still get concerned on whether the country go facing fuel shortage. And this, now one way the Minister of Trade and Industry, Alpha Sise, be assured the public, but waiting, government gets na reserve now.
Major importers that we get in this country, we need the importers there. The people who they supply them are that part of the world and they get fuel. So automatically it affects you all. So as a government, what we do, we had discussion at the highest level of government. We engage with the OMCs, the owner and the import petroleum products. Say this new price will come up because the average plant don't go up, we don't go Holland. From all length here, we don't fight out for stabilize the economy. Last week, what we calculate the petroleum products that we get last week for 42 days, but even this year they be, we get two MCs that don't bring fuel. Petrol will get now, it will serve for 54 days, so 1 month plus. But we get for the money to the price they go up and down. For diesel, we go in the last week for 43 days. So all this stuff for shortage no go day, but also get for negotiate to do AMCs there, how we go sell at the market.
the Minister of Trade and for assure the general public say government and them partner them don't put things them in place we go make fair business not be concerned for over 1 month. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Jaffa Mans Davis, they report.
Good morning, Salon. They continue as you read one of headlines to them inside the program this morning. We talk to the Minister of Trade and Industry, Wena Alpha Ibrahim Sise, as we go talk about the trade opportunity and challenge them with Salon local business them down the face. And inside the program, I want to welcome Mr. Minister. Good morning, sir. Welcome to Radio Democracy.
Good morning to you here. Good morning, Sierra Leoneans. Good morning to all listeners.
All right. The Ministry of Trade and Industry, the ministry responsible for develop policy and promote and program them and self-regulate trade, commerce, and industrial growth in a Salon. And the same way, so they promote trade investment and help support the private sector development. Well, for can know more about some of the things there and waiting on the happen at the business sector and the country, make we get inside the program this morning. Good morning once more, Mr. Minister.
Yes, so good morning, Una. Thank you for getting me here this morning.
All right, firstly, let we start with the domestic business the way they happen at the country. But first, what thing they happen at the ministry in recent time? Because it is more economic.
Quite a number of things. As we know, we are more of a coordinated ministry, and we get responsibility here for facilitate and promote trade, for also create the environment for industry and investment for thrive. And generally, for do this, we're able to create wealth, create jobs. We get for look at different mechanisms where they diversify the economy. As you know, primary to now, we have been a raw material based economy, but in recent times we don't try to undertake quite a number of reforms there. We will make sure say we transform and diversify our economy from agricultural products that they produce. Of course, we're all familiar with the Feed Salon program. We're not the flagship project for the government and the country. And whatever we produce in the agricultural sector, the only way we create wealth for Sierra Leoneans and create jobs for Sierra Leoneans. Now, if we're able to transform them products that we produce into finished products, what we call beneficiation. So, we work strongly with that ministry there for make sure say the produce there, the products that we get now, we're able to transform them for able to export them to other countries. The same thing at the mineral sector. And we also they undertake key reforms there locally and internationally. The year before we complete the trade policy review, the World Trade, the WTO, World Trade Organization, we clearly they talk say we are part of the global trading system, part of the global investment system. They provide a lot of trust and confidence to international investors, the international community. Say Salon, a place so fine, a place so good for do good business. We also don't continue for strengthening the relationship na ECOWAS, particularly with the ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme. As we all are aware, the president and the chairman of ECOWAS authority, and once he serves as ECOWAS, as Minister of Trade, also they serve as chairman ECOWAS Trade of Ministers. So a number of reforms then they will not only locally but internationally. If I recall, sometime last year we host African Continental Free Trade Area Conference. And under AFCFTA, we don't do quite a number of things. We even bring the Secretary General here. Again, all of this now for see how we go promote trade at regional and continental level.
All right, as you don't explain and give update about things and so far we don't happen at the ministry, we can look at them bit by bit. But firstly, let me start off with local business them. Plenty people interested in. Waiting at the status of local business them in Salon at this moment.
Well, it generally good. Let's look on two sides. First, they trade down the way they buy and sell. If you notice, the number they go up simply because they create the environment. Generally, a few years ago, this government provide grants. First day for SMEs them, or they call Munafa. We Boku people and take don't improve. There we also get projects them, the agro-processing projects, well, economic diversification projects and other projects there, where they provide grants. Then also we also get grants there with the Ministry of Agriculture also get for support not only agricultural production itself, but also they support down the road in the value chain, the value addition. And they serve they take place. The Bank of Salon self been get a scheme recently for support SMEs there, and also all of this now for support there. But again, for all and the one important thing we get for doing at the paper side, we don't review SME policy. when a document to go guide the anything related around SMEs for the next couple of years. We don't know. I'd expect for let cabinet approve and shortly, then we will begin implementing. Of course, some of the areas of focus one now access to finance. When a key challenge for we now, how we go make SMEs able to access finance, and how we go make whatever the interest rates make them a little lower, so people able to access finance, they able to invest, they able to buy and sell. Then also within that same space there, an ecosystem they try to develop around the SMEs. We also they build capacities, with they train people there, with the not only locally but internationally. But if you look at that space there, he highly informal and salon. In the sense, most of the people who they not properly coordinated, So if you look at the volume or the number of Sierra Leoneans who they go China, Turkey, for go buy business, you understand it? Many times the business they're not too formal, so sometimes we for benefit from who they're not able. So we go to an entire program what they call now formalization of the informal sector.
Okay.
We don't do a study. We get major international partners like UNDP, they support with Panande. We get ILO, and for do this, I work closely with my counterpart, Minister of Labour, then with NACIT, for make sure so we're able to formalize them. In that case, like you register your business, you get your NACIT, you get other criteria they all said. So when we meet them criteria, it's easy for you for going to bank, for get loan. It's easy for able to access other benefits that we government they provide. Okay. So for that sector, then that's what they do. For manufacturing, no country know they go before everything the way they produce, you need to change them. Like all the raw materials I will get. We cocoa, if we need to turn into chocolate. We coffee, if we need to packet a low seller. We cashew, if we need to packet a low seller. It means if they send all the raw material, what do they do? The jobs they will forgive, we brother and sisters then they export them jobs then. So manufacturing will become key. A couple of years ago, it was about 7 to 9% of GDP. Today, at 22% of GDP manufacturing. And I tell you, they go up. The number of people who they wait for established industry then at Salon today is not small. The number really, really high. I mean, it's high. I tell you, before the end of the year, then they increase drastically. So again, and simply because as a government, we continue under the leadership of President Madabio, we continue for make sure so they create the right environment for let businesses and try for let people able to do business.
Okay, so we can look more on the SME policy that we want to implement. One way you be mentioned now the African Continental Free Trade Area. How this don't the benefits the ordinary Sierra Leonean business so far?
Okay, let we put on this way. Today, trade among African countries, like if you take trade between Guinea, trade between Liberia, trade between Nigeria, it's slow, small. Not select Gary they produce. If we able to export Gary directly to Nigeria no more, all the Gary they produce to Nigeria no more, or to even 50% of, because the ECOWAS, let's say about 4 to 450 million people. If half that population, they get access to the Gary they produce. It means would they provide more jobs in that sector. It means with the earn foreign exchange in that sector. But for the AFCFTA, we are the one of the first countries that will sign that agreement today. And now we do the first country for again for do the readiness assessment report. This now for talk say we don't ready for trade. They identify within our strengths then as a country. They identify what we able to do. They also identify areas they will need for improve, which challenges then they. So it means once we don't able to address some of the NTI, easy for we for able to export the thing that they produce now for go Guinea, for go Liberia, for go Ivory Coast, you go sell. The what thing they produce, you able to buy and they will bring an area, we can't sell. Then are some of the advantages there. Then also where they do that, we know they pay duty, they pay tariffs there. A limited way they pay for export na any side na the continent. Take for example, you get 1.4 billion people in the continent. That's a huge market. In fact, the largest economic bloc than the largest market. So if we as Sierra Leoneans, what thing we get for do now for focus on we strengthen the thing we get. Let's say like cassava or producing good. Look like we palm. Now all the processor into vegetable oil, we able export her. You understand? So the thing that we get advantage by,
Sidon pana good I pull all the trend pana.
Okay.
Then you able to sell them.
So waiting at the some of the training then where the ministry don't they give to the small business enterprise in terms of packaging and for making them able for export some of them things also where they put this in the country.
Yeah, quite a number of training, some of our local, some of our international. We get opportunity for them send people in China, other side in Europe for go train, for acquire new skills and packaging. If you pay attention, 4 to 5 years ago, will be the struggle for selling things there, simply because will be the struggle with packaging, the way they put on and all. It be hard. Look like this Sarah juice we did before you so. You know, will not be the package so. Then governments go fair money, will bring out, will begin support packaging. And from that ending, at the last 2-3 years, I can recall through the agro-processing projects, rural economic diversification project, other grants the government provide directly will not improve on packaging. Because we improve on packaging, it's easy for sale of products then. Today, if we visit the supermarket, they will get chefs there specifically for local products as parts of local content. Specifically, where you go, they see when there were this particular chef, nothing they will make nasalo. It's easy for market then simply because we don't package them very well.
All right. Continue for the week inside the program in name na Alpha Ibrahim saying the Minister of Trade and Industry. As we do, we look at things that we don't happen na the ministry and also waiting government don't do as way for make business people them get easy access to finance and other things that we go push them business go before. We'll go for a break. When we come, we'll continue for look at more issues.
You been feel say it no go be, I tell you say it must do am. And anytime where it do am so, you know say na in do am. I dey talk about Palestino Computer Shop, na 5 and 6 Gloucester Street and Tribo John Street Bo, then Bonanza, Usai, all waiting there in shop can reduce palm price where can make people feel say na giwe Palestino de giwe den tin and day. Well this time Palestino glad for tell you say na double bump bonanza e get. We mean say e get the Ramadan bonanza and the Easter bonanza. Laptop, desktop computer, TV, iPad, iPhone, AC, bag, musical set, computer accessory, electrical and electronics equipment them all go down pan price we go make you at gladdy. Run go 110 at the shop na 5 and 6 Gloucester Street and Tribo John Street Bow. No Fredo, as you go na the shop, say na the bonanza bring me come. Can't see where the stuff then they run for sell you. Because Palestino in Ramadan and Easter bonanza na in one grand kinduam. You know the secret behind this bonanza? You will get shop can go save na Palestino in shop and buy all waiting there inside the bonanza for let you save go make profits na the shop. Telephone 076 56 5432 077 805898. Palestino International. Don't ready for let you save make money for yourself because this bonanza na real bonanza.
Bloomberg Digital Banking don't come for it.
I said so. You look stressed so.
Nah, bank they won't go so.
Miss sister, go digital.
Digital?
Yes, with Bloomberg Digital Banking. Just tap, click, swipe and send money, receive money, check your balance, pay your bills and get quick loans before Jacko cuts your eye.
But Abu left fly.
Well, bring your phone.
Not so easy and quick.
Yes, with Bloomberg Digital, you can bank with freedom anytime in the world. Your money is safe and secure. Also, you can do business and transfer money instantly by your currency across Africa. Quick one with Colats.
Wow! As from today, call me Aisatu Bloomberg Digital.
Aha! Aisatu Bloomberg Digital.
Yes, na me name. I dey go tell all me party them for join Bloomberg Digital Banking.
Bingo! Waiting you dey wait for. Go ahead and download our digital banking app from Google Play Store and Apple Store or visit any of our branches for further details. For no more, you can visit our website bloombankafrica.com.
No left piano, cause Bloomberg Digital they make you bank
with Colats. Bloombank Africa. Let's make it happen.
The Ministry of Transport and Aviation and the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority (SLRSA) no gladdy for the way and manner where certain people them where they use the road they behave. Driver and rider them more the time where traffic in jam. Plenty pan them more keke rider them all the time they ride na the wrong lane where they make the traffic number flow fine. The SLRSA, they member all driver, rider, and vehicle owner them say for use the route where you not get right for use. Now serious offense under the Road Traffic Act 2007 and the Road Traffic Regulation 2011. Now the routes or lane where they approve no more you for use. You for obey the sign them, marking and traffic instruction them. Make sure say you safe and the one themselves where they use the road safe. Now the Ministry of Transport and Aviation will join on with the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority (SLRSA) and all who that the UNDEP and transport business bring this message to you.
Program Good Morning Salon they continue still inside the studios. We get the Minister of Trade and Industry Alpha Ibrahim Sise. We continue for look at the African continental free trade. At this moment, plenty people believe say Salon not don't they benefit much from this particular agreement because of we not produce much as other countries there, and same way so the connectivity very important in terms of road and other things there. At this moment, Salon they benefit much as expected.
Well, comparatively, we try. Like I say, we products then they go in other countries the way they sell. I mean, take like we don't transform to vegetable oil. We will get key industries all day. I mean, you get KC industry, you get Jolax. Then they export dentia and some of the things they wouldn't benefit from now because of the protocols there. We the AFCFTA and ECOWAS trade liberalization scheme they provide. But again, follow benefit directly. We get steps they will get for follow. One part of steps then are follow operationalize. We own commitments. So recently we don't gazette the provisional schedule. So gazette way and finance and work on them, and then they make it easier for we. There, as I say, we get some half thing the way whole we some of the challenges that we'll get we would effect for clear them but to like them. But that notwithstanding, of course, generally logistics and movement at the continent a challenge like you rightly mentioned. And general infrastructure. These are things we various fora than we ministers of trade and finance don't meet nothing they would raise, and the continent strongly focus for take action, around some of them things and they. But we like what they say, no man is an island. As it is now, most of the trading they take part now China and other side there. But at this level, really, at the continental level back, they improve. I would hope say the next 2 years we will meet all the conditions that under AFCFTA will become better. All right, you mentioned some of the products we Salon they export, they generate some revenue for government. Any data they annually they show almost Salon they export now other country there where they generate revenue for government? Yes, like last year, we exports don't improve. In fact, there is a major reduction in the trade deficit. Last year, I think we total value for exports now being it came close to 2 billion, if I know the mistake. But I will check them. But we'll get the information. We'll get the key thing that we would export. Of course, minerals. Now, primary exports, the thing with the miner, like if you look at, iron ore, bauxite, diamond, export don't drop radically because of things that happen at the global market, but then even we agricultural products, we get things and we export and then they increase as we go slowly, then they increase. So it better. Last year was a very good year where camper we exported.
Okay. Plenty time people on the say salon they sign the trade agreement but still they struggle with implementation. What are the concrete steps then where the ministry don't take for turn this agreement into economic gain?
You know, we get different agreements there, and different. We call them preferential trade agreements. We get, last start, with different countries there. Last begin first. We get AGOA. AGOA then we preferential trade African trade agreement with the United States. We recall it expired last year, and then just don't give an extension 2 years for law work and back for improve on it. Again, then we get recently governments go sign what we call Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, CEPA, with UAE, then Dubai. We've been there as a government. We signed the agreement. This agreement with the Ministry of Trade in particular, with my counterpart in Dubai, also the double as Minister of Foreign Affairs. We work on for over 1 year. We don't depend, foresee how the two countries then go promote investment, how they go promote trade. We also got in China a little recently. They make a blanket non-duty for products of the common Africa for go to China. Then another market will get access to for export. They'll get other agreements with EU. We get other agreements with India. Different countries there. The essence of the agreement here now for support trade and also for see how you go attract investment. We get things that they want in other countries than they, we export as some of countries than they already. If you take like cocoa, we produce one of the best cocoa in the world. Very organic, very good. Although the global price of cocoa don't they drop now, but the demand and the people who want are high, and they buy them from here. They go to different countries, then they go Europe and other side. And then we coffee back. We produce coffee. And we got of the best coffee them back. We brand of coffee different from other one there. And again, the demand for it is high. Then you come to cashew, there. I don't talk about palm oil. What we need for doing and focus on one, Lord, increase production. For example, Lord, get more coffee farms there. Lord, increase the acreage, the hectares of people in the farm, cocoa, coffee, and their agricultural products here. Lord, able to expand it. Then they go help for diversify the economy. So we no go have a problem upon minerals, we no go have a problem upon the raw materials we export, but also able to make dentin and dinner. If they make chocolate now, if they make cocoa now, if they make coffee now. If we look now, we even get chili for they produce now. We get cocoa, paddy cocoa down and then now we manufacture them now, what they send out. So we'll continue to create more jobs and then they go be prosperity.
So it's in Salon don't gain pan the African continental free trade where now gets a GDP of 3 to 3.4 trillion.
Yes, as law remembers, say even the FCFTA it not reach fully also on one side. Okay. But as one of the 4 countries that will force signed the agreement there, we don't get first a lot of technical support from the secretariat. They train Sierra Leoneans there on how for the benefits on that. Then also on export promotion, on packaging. Then also we get access to other markets there within the region. We're not duty free. So some of the things they will produce, it depends. You get opportunity now for sell. Now any other country where they pay you the highest. If you sell cocoa, you go look if you want to sell in Africa, if you want to sell abroad. But if somebody they pay highest now, they're easy for markets and they're easy. Then also added to FCFTA, you get a program what they call the Pan-African Payment System. We first time, if you want to pay for something, you want to send something, you want to buy something in other country, call them perhaps you go buy dollar. But now you go to some banks there, na Saluya, they go pay in lieu. If in Kenya you want to buy something on a day, you want to send something or whatever, you can either go buy there using the Pan-African Payment System, or you sell it, then they pay the equivalent, the money they can account. Now you don't need to go fetch again, pass you go buy dollar first, you change it, then you sell it. All the way are some of the benefits there.
All right, Mr. Minister, once we done the Hamburg local business them na salon or salon people in general na price control. What in the ministry don't they do as way for address some of the issues there?
We first get to the trade monitors there within the ministry. Some of them are compliance issues there. The ministry no more not able to. So we get agencies then, they help with, for example, the Consumer Protection Agency. For the listening, they've become very active lately, for see how we can do that. For some commodities, we can say they left the market like regulating itself. If me get, you get, this get, all man they fed for them, you force sell. So you either fair we drop the price there, you don't sell and whatever. Then at that situation, they say, okay, the market they regulate itself. But we go to they call essential commodities there. We get some commodities and we then get serious security implications. Yeah, this country do the interest. A fresh shot in a small, no problem. If we look even the current fuel, the current fuel challenges there, I don't affect the entire economy. If you look things like flour, oil, there were real essential commodities they will need. So government for stabilize prices them, you go to call a pricing formula we and the businessman in Sidon. I will explain this now. We identify all the specific components there, where they constitute your price, who will determine the price for selling at the market. So with the Sidon, we don't agree. So if nothing not change for any of them components, and you don't get rise for change price. But on the other hand, for the local things there, we trade monitors and they go all out. Then at the marketplaces, then they deal with the consumer protection unit, and occasionally we also do with the local content unit for make sure say prices then remain relatively possibly grab no what you go his price. However, for say we get enough staff then for cover all sides for cover the entire country, a difficult small. But we continue for try and we continue for expand wings them for make sure say nobody no sell above putting required.
All right. Even with local products, them like pepper, we see how the price at time can skyrocket and go up. Again, waiting the ministry to do for make sure say some of them with basic thing then the way salon they produce, people will afford them in small amounts.
In reality, again, me are glad for the one who they produce pepper and they make money. So let Bokuman go farm. You go back, you go farm, you make pepper, then you sell them. Then you say begin get money. But again, now because the demand for pepper high, all man they eat pepper.
Okay.
Today, if you ask people in for group, but come and arrest the one group. But pepper, they sell past anything in the market, And again, what in that means, when they bring money to the Sierra Leoneans there, when they produce pepper. So if we get more people who they sell pepper, then the price will regulate itself. But that no means we get for left one who they produce pepper, for go sell like once no more. No. But it's a good feeling again. We get Sierra Leoneans who they add from branding from the local goods that they produce. If we get enough pepper is surplus in the market, the price will drop. This is not the truth. But we not go allow me and sell above what them for sale because we also get for take care of the welfare of other Sierra Leoneans. Not so for the one that no more get, the one they sell for not get the middle class, the lower class, all man for able access for able buy pepper for cook.
Sound like you monitor them together and they on one area just the gap no man sell price when they feel for sale.
Occasionally, myself in these guys that go to the markets, I go to supermarkets, I check prices, I check for expired products. I do. We trade monitors then they go to markets. In fact, we get a team where they collect prices almost on a daily basis. Can aggregate them they foresee who side with it. Again, generally, you get a survey where statistics with Ministerial of Finance they do relating around the consumer price index, where then they check prices then because for able to calculate inflation, if the cost of living they go up. And there you get for the check then prices then so there is a research component to it, there is also the monitoring component to it, so people know they check almost on a weekly on a daily basis in different parts of the country. But as I say, we not get enough manpower for cover the entire country 100%, but we monitor.
But plenty time together don't know they say now because of the high transportation and fuel and they pay and save other tax, other use them, make them they sell some of them products them there.
Yes. We love be honest with yourself. Like 3-4 years ago, a couple of years ago, the economy was tough here. Remember, price then just they go up. A lie? Not forget the foreign exchange. I mean, it was tough. I want to tell you, not too small energy and time we don't put. If you look, the last 2 years, we get relative stability until this war will go begin. Not to be fetch war, they're far from me, but they affect we now. Prices were comparatively very, very, very stable. We pull inflation from 50-something%, 2-3 years ago to 4% this December. So the work, it starts from the office of the president. We go to the an economic management committee. The whole team back. We meet virtually every week or every 2 weeks. The president self in the chair.
Okay.
They ask all kind of questions. President self the chair, the vice president did it, the chief minister did it, the bank governor, the minister of finance, me, the minister of transport, NRA, other major players there, for make key decisions there. Now them meetings then now they don't make law, they would not stable. So the only total effect is smaller. Now this 30 year we don't happen at the Middle East, we don't make petrol price go up. And all of fuel price, it get multiply effect. Now decide on the way you the small, in the true call side. You check the small, you speculate the small no more, it affects all sides. So for come back to a point, the prices then be done stable now, everything will go on fine until all these threats begin now. Once the price of fuel long up, transport automatically they go up. And transport, not to local transport too. Even the thing that will they import now, then price then they go up. What they import, freight don't go up, shipping don't go up, you know. So all and you what they go buy for cancel, they calculate all around it. Then they make things.
Quickly before we take break inside the program, Mr. Minister, you are aware say the standard measuring cup way standards be going introduced some time back. Business people not use at all.
Yes, will they continue for trial? We get a deadline will be done set. You know, now
the deadline don't exceed.
Now an issue of perception. Again, where people they don't use for rule one green thing, for like come for change and now for say, if even at this copy they use this cup in two, and they make this in one. We don't try, we don't even produce some of the cups there. We don't distribute there. It take time. We get for increase the awareness raising around that. I think Western area a better small at the provincial level. We'll be the work with the traders union on that. I promise I will follow up with Standards Bureau and traders union. Law continue for sensitize and talk to people.
Because even Western area, they not use at all.
At all, or not to all.
They talk with evidence because it's normally me to go market, and normally I get recording evidence why they ask them why they say the cup too big.
Well, again, if the cup too big, you get an option for increase the price more. But as I said, an issue of
even if we tell them say give me the price, I go bounce.
Yes, and an issue of issue of awareness and ensuring compliance. I will get back to Standards Bureau on this. I will work with Traders Union and Traders Council for see how we push it.
Continue for the with me inside the program, Mr. Minister. We'll go for a break. When we come, we continue for look at more issues.
Praise me Allah inside this Ramadan.
Kini Joseph, who saw you the run the go sola the olio? I don't mind scororo. But I keep on my de cambo, my de go correct money. Tell me picking I don't save money for me but for the family. You know you read the news. I say PC Foreign Exchange Bureau. The Master Sabi Foreign Exchange Bureau na the country. They samba una with them Ramadan 1% cashback bonus. I say for any money where you go collect na any PC and Son shop, whether na through Western Union, MoneyGram or RIA, you go get 1% bonus cashback. So you will get from Bull overseas. We go send for you money for this Ramadan. You pick it in school fee, the house rent, money for pool zakat. No collect them, no side. Once na through Western Union, MoneyGram or RIA, just go collect them. Now PC and Son shops them all about the country. PC Foreign Exchange Bureau, the Combra Foreign Exchange Bureau.
Salon Commercial Bank don't come with new banking products them for make life easy. With Million Online Bank and Million Mobile App, you can able for use Salon Link money transfer for send money to anybody. It let you not get bank account. Transfer or receive money na the same bank or any other bank. Transfer money to person or office, it let you not get the account number. Buy Heads Alive, pay other bill them, and now get advanced salary. You don't need for worry again but almost money then you earn. Because you can able for pay for things the way you buy in a supermarket and other shop them with the quick response code payment. Yagbadon done for the boss man them. With Beyond Online Direct, you can upload salary, pay all you supplier them, sell forex to Salon Commercial Bank, and watch your account anytime. If you need the app, download them from Google Play Store or any Apple Store or go on Salon Commercial Bank website www.slcb.com. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, delivering value.
Union Trust Bank, they are for you. If you know I am Papa banking business, no way.
This now the UTB Ramadan and Lenten transfer promotion. Receive and win inside this holy season. This now 2-in-1. For the mega raffle with 25,000 new leons in prizes, first prize na 10,000 new leons, second prize na 7,500 new leons, third prize na 5,000 new leons, and fourth prize na 2,500 new leons. You see, inside this promotion, all man na winner. For qualify for this raffle, you are simple. For any money where you receive through Western Union, Ria, and MoneyGram, where they above 2,000 new leons, you stand chance for win one raffle ticket for the draw and self get chance for win the UTB pack. Because UTB wants make all man win, you self will receive below 2,000 can self win the UTB pack, win a notebook, pen, and bag. So what you need to wait for inside this Ramadan and Lenten season? You stand chance for win big with the Union Trust Bank Ramadan and Lenten promotion.
For you. If you know I am papa banking business, no wait, make them tell you, make all mankind and
The program na Good Morning Salon, they come to a live from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. Yourself can be part of the program by way go send a comment or text message to the number 077981981 or self you go na already Democracy Facebook page. Inside the program, we look at another issue. Some business people where they sell na Congo markets and Kutod market some call on government for make them look inside the price of fuel as they say the moment where the war be happen between Iran and America, the price just go up. Then people are talking to the democracy where them be they raise concern about the way how them business store and bulk because of the price we don't go up. We report Alfred Jana put this vox pop together.
Why they come? They charge me for the markets. And for the markets, they can pull the price of the transport we pay. So now the problem where the money we sell or not, everything don't go up, except put price up at the shop there. Well, we be there first, and we tell God thank you. But now, the worker so picking and they cannot pass the worker first. He wear empty shoes, he can't wear foot, he wear socks. Because the dust. They are there, poor, they are together when I Congo market here. We they suffer, we picking there for go school. Transport's very expensive there. We they big. We they go by the market, so they suffer. There we they beg go, they Congo market there. They win a poke come them. Come without no husband. There, all London, the man they all London now we are there. Now we no more than the poor parents and there.
Pamine, Maggie, Granats, that they said. Congo market. My brother, these guys now don't double pass smack. You see how they buy like we buy 50,000, it's now 80,000. Don't double. We don't gain. Country don't stand up, are we?
Yes, the price, the money what they can buy self for cook with the big papa government, especially for the fuel. Let's talk to the driver them. For come yourself for go PZ, you know get tell you know they go. If I come on Kambu Street for go PZ, na tell you. If I go Dove Court for Kambu Street, na 15 million. You can just imagine salaries then they put pan. Everything at the country just they go up. Then say fuel business. Even in market woman they get market up you don't at hand. Then they put pan them. Then not they sell all sales. Everything they go up. We tire. We they sick, we they die. And food stuff now this country now they upkeep we. When you not get money for medical, like what you they eat. Like government help what to they not what to they go. What to we they eat now this country now we want a well body. We don't know about clothes, we don't know about shoes. What do they eat now? One know about now this country. Let's talk to the driver and I beg with the beg. Do ya? Sunday they go off court, Sunday they can't Congo market. Almost the same thing. There is no difference there now. How they buy pepper now? Sometimes they 10 leons, 11 leons. Now so go buy and leave. Although you get one or two things, so go they off court reasonable, but almost the same thing. Like the Congo market, and so likewise the off court don't they. Picking them back where they go school. How for get a lunch, how for pay transportation for them. Imagine picking the go and Walsh. You don't decide for get 25 million for talk to a manager. You know they do for them. Teacher they get forgetting you. There you mama they sometimes sell no day. They not they pay quick. How go then at this country? So they beg Papa government, alternate to Papa government. Now in get for handle this country, we left all things to them. If he handle the country well for we, better go there. But if you not handle them for we, the people there, now so no more. Every day they were born and they die. We they beg and back, let put on pan the push. Let push come on at this country. Do ya? We find youth speaking all the well. Then they die no more every day. We don't know nothing for do. They beg them. Let put on, let this push come on a salon.
When a businessman, young side said, go market here. No, I actually the fear now, so no, I the fear now. The fear don't go up. So you may say that when they do some business, that I say the money bad one. Because now we saw the pay now so for go buy now ease of the fare up. So now even the money we had now so. We saw we pay go tell 10,000 na 30 for good. So we had now really money bad one. Now that but tell you said now the person go up the fare and started better. But now that now the fare don't go up. You want to put down back the fare. They put and down. I been the back. I tell them they go better for me.
Na pesa leaf alisen na kongoma. The pesa leaf na 3,000 kitai but sell no dey the soldom love no dey get seeing them no dey get site for plants. We dey pay transport via for car. Now no dey able get market because when they go buy market no dey get transport for car. So na dan dey no money in the money we now because I know they come back sell no dey. Look how you see the market wey empty. One sell no dey. Now, first the way when they get soldom, so they get a 1 million for cup. But now, so they go na 12 millions because they buy a pass soldom, go buy pass almost for bag. You know they say. So we know they get it. Then they supply we. No nothing. No, we don't do agriculture work. Take cook, we don't come. We don't go. Concern don't come. We don't work out. We don't get no benefit. Fit over. The cyber co-plant na New England Field Community SABC. The place and don't take an away and they all don't be We don't get no side. Go Saudi.
Na Congo market rider. Well, actually, they stop it a lot. First of all, up to now, they not make this increase. The filling station, some they not sell regularly like how they sell. Like MP, in general, MP was like when they sell half, they lock. Not take time, they lock twice a day. So we don't know what's in the next agenda. And two, within the city, it involves fuel. So it affects all sectors when fuel go up. So let government can to aid. If they able to subsidize for we, no problem. We will appreciate.
Well, that's not some business people them. Now some part them na Freetown me there is concern about how they feel affect them business. Still get for do with market. We reporter Sonia Bell Mingona Bombay end of court market to say people there is concern. So they say the price for tin them for it don't go up because of the fuel price in the country. Well, Sonia Bell may reach na Dove Court and Bombay and may talk to different people them.
Yeah, don't go for even for let people like get transport for you. They still you know they go far. And they go they go 5,000. It's so far. To SLS money no dey people why it's fine one by one.
Tap it to other country they say yes. Let them fail. Let them this then don't go and able make nothing for themselves. All thing I can in the council for me. They are not able to compare because the only thing we need for sale, we did sell God thank you for the life. Sell God thank you when morning come. So they can go 1,000 you can they for sustain self this with family. If it's next kind of this country, they pick nobody. It affects we all. More with the layman than at the markets. With the markets, it affects you. So they pray to God, let God put blessing. Let this tear solve. At least we are in the markets. Let we know what's everything for group or with business. Because if you not solve, it affects you. Now, like fuel price go up, like what they sell so the market it affects you. Look yesterday, everything just want go up rapid. And then they sell different market provision, they sell Maggi, and they sell fish, different markets then. You don't see. So if you feel go up, other things then they go up. So it affects the market human. So no go one let down the be. So they pray to God, let God put blessing, let the thing no go up, so let no go affect you more and more.
As now some we go pay 10,000, then at 12,000, then at 15,000 for the transport. 10,000 now we pay for camel. Don't pay for go buy markets. Then at 15,000 for the transport. The fish, just of that contact. 15,000. Then at 25. They say fail on the point. One go buy pay them 200,000 and don't load that. Tell them they pay them 150, they 130. Now na 200, 230, 250. For this bunga no more. Yeah, for the rubber where they pack all the cancel grade. Also they pack for them big rubber, they pack them 300 or 200 doses. For them black, they 120, 150. And it's 10,000, say now 200,000.
Fuel price will not go up so. Right now, who they sell business, who they go buy and sell, who they suffer. The way how the market's been there, in price below, but right now, go fuel long go up so. All the markets, the price don't go up. So sometimes where they cut the business, where they sell. Sometimes the money not they come, but sometimes.
Mr. Minister, you know the ordinary people in concern about things then so far where they happen at different markets. We can respond to some of the issues there.
These firstly are the big people we exercise patience and we show small understanding and all. If we all know before now prices have been unstable and before Ramadan and before Lent begin, I get meet with all the major importers and the major retailers in this country, the Ministry of Trade. Firstly, for make sure say all the essential commodities that what you get, then in a market, they are available. That's the first thing, nothing or short. Then the second thing, we all unanimously agree say, no price, no the go. That was agreed and all. This not before Ramadan. But prior to that, the threats for the attack Iran have been there. And fuel price we don't begin to go up. From that time, not to like fuel price go up yesterday, though, no, as people then they say. I get the figures then. In January, the Platts have been 636.40. Then it jumped inside February, it goes 686.53. Then inside March, the first 2-3 days of March, it goes 775.83. We don't monitor all the entire foresee what's in the happen. And unfortunately, as government and as a country, we know they produce fuel, not to like Nachi will get now we the maker, so we get for buyer and other side of the world. And we major importers though they bring fuel at this country. Now other side, that pattern at the other side affect this so. Now this not to we no more it don't affect. It don't affect the whole world. You go like America, you go like England, but other countries and fuel price don't go up. Unfortunately, what we a small economy, if fragile is small, where than they go, it don't but in there. So USA would now say they not to send a government grab promote his price. So if we all look now, where the price go down at the international market, like last year so, I think I drop price on 2 or 3 occasions. Yes, as it drop, we said they drop. As it drop, we they drop. Not to say we grab no more, we unreasonable, you go his price. Nobody know how to do that. Nobody no one destabilize the economy. The thing they will don't gain where the economy is stable. So the last how many months? Okay. We'll be the enjoyer, So this fuel price don't go up now. Really, nothing. Government self it don't want to serious one. And we they look, we they continue for monitor. In fact, we get meeting with the one who they call the OMCs, one are the one who they bring oil, fuel at this country. We don't get a series of meetings with them. We meet back last week. And we don't agree, so we meet every week, for make sure, say, we monitor the situation, they happy and that. But the good thing is, yesterday we watched the market, the barrel don't go $220 ball. With Trump make one announcement, the price don't drop. But still, the price don't drop it to the level we reach before the war began. So they make appeal. Other countries then with the new situation, but some countries then they right now they don't lock universities there because they don't get fear. This is not big country there. This is not personal appeal they make to to all Sierra Leoneans there because this affects you all, whether you rich, you poor, you the middle, it don't affect all man. Lord, just exercise patience. Government they try as best as you can for Lord see how they manage the situation. I tell you that plan they don't yonder. Again, we all know say this is communal government. For example, free education a week out. It means that we subsidize the government they pay, buses them in there. We get the government buses all done by them, we get buses all been buy for the school. All this now for help the general society as a whole for take the burden on people.
Okay. So waiting are the policy the way the ministry don't implement for prevent unfair price system where then ki normally is up by people already ride by keke and poda can just gap from sidewalk they pay 6-7 units. Now we go they tell you 10 units. With how the ministry go able for make sure say we are able for monitor them people in there.
Yeah, we they work with Ministry of Transport on this. This is not primarily a transport issue, but anytime we fuel price go up, we and transport they work for certain. So we depend on right now as at the talk when the Ministry of Transport for see how we would monitor prices during this period there and all way things that not look normal. Not because now we create it as a government, but because of things that happen in other parts of the world. So they work with Ministry of Transport on that.
Okay. Fuel price they affect transportation, food and other goods there. How governments they plan for protect the ordinary Sierra Leoneans them from this rising cost of living?
Already safe. I they tell you now the price where they sell, not to the price where the fuel in the world.
Okay.
Already. So government they subsidize that inside. Like there's diesel, so the price of diesel, usai it don't go to which they sell. You know, it no reach there.
So now get plan for Isamo?
Would they, as I say, this not to like the government they produce, but we'll get different options then who they look at. And they work closely with the Ministry of Finance on this and other major stakeholders and the OMC for see how go cushion the effect of the entire. You know, if not one we the producer and we get you go say you get direct control. But this not bring them the bringer. And already government don't undertake major subsidies in different sectors there. You know, if you look like the free education, and other transport areas there. But if you look even farmers then, those are all areas that are largely subsidized. But as I said, this, as a government, would they monitor this situation? Would they go all out for make sure, say, whatever decisions we take relating to fuel, go help for cushion the burden on the ordinary person.
We get enough fuel?
Yes, for supplies, we get for petrol.
Up to when?
For petrol, we get what thing will take we for over 50 days. Then for diesel, we get what they take for over 40 days. You know, we get fuel. Right. As I say, the availability a day, but also you know, as government, we get for manage a situation where the businessman there, the objective now for make profit, but also get for monitor the profit so then they make. You know, when they don't bring the thing, then they can't begin to sell at loss. Government, you get for collect the taxes so then they sell and they. For the ordinary people there, you get for ensure social stability, for make sure, say, one, the product today, then two, it's affordable. We able make people able buy and sell.
Continue for the with me inside the program. In name Alpha Ibrahim Sisena, the Minister of Trade and Industry. We'll come back. You can tell me waiting so far on how to do as well for monitor the oil marketing company there because plenty people believe say them people here they treat people unfair. We are in a very small issue. They don't keep the fuel. Karifatun.
Okay, continue for the return at the program. We look at another issue. One senior economist, Dr. Victor Davis, say for make the new fuel price now box citizens and welfare. Government for release tax on some goods and service them, like the tax on infrastructure development fund on petrol. In talk this is our interview with Get Democracy. Also in the talk about the new price on fuel where government pull na do this BNTM. Dr. Victor Davis talk more to reporter Emi Jackson inside this interview.
The new price na the result of the price increase na the world market due to the war in Iran. But although the external factor they cause that, yet certain domestic factors in the way also they affect price because the government they levy taxes like excise tax and infrastructure development fund. They affect the price.
Government base the new price as a result of the war between Israel, America, and Iran. You agree to that argument?
The argument partly correct. Yes, the world price don't increase, but the government increase take effect from March 7. And what me the doubt is whether there may need for increase immediately since the fuel where they now the existing stock. When they been buy at the old price. So maybe they expect say them for don't give some time. When then they get new stock, when they buy at the present price, then this price for affect.
Meaning that the time at which government increase the fuel price, all right?
It's too soon. I believe, because it take effect March 7. But that's now based on, it applied to the existing stock where now the old price. Then buy then stock then they.
But government go argue say you get the oil marketing company them whip house go say because of the current situation at the Middle East go affecting business and go make to some extent they're not able to get the copper for go buy more fuel for bring come to the country. So need they for the government increase the price so that they go able for they in that position for make them go come with more fuel in the country.
But also get for think of the people where the consumers them. We want to buy fuel. We all the entire country, everybody they are affected by this price increase, and then they go face hardship. So maybe in the future and forgive small time more. Then the government also they levy taxes. So one way for help the people the government for maybe consider for keep the taxes the same or for reduce some of the taxes here. For example, the infrastructure development fund on petrol increase, tax increase. It been there I think 2 leons 54 cents per liter, but now 3 leons 44 cents. So if they keep them at that same old level there, then they been for help for limit the increase in price.
So what do you think about the new price on the economy and also the citizen?
The price go make other goods then price increase. Everything in price will get for increase because fuel affect all things. It affects transport. And where affect transport, it will affect plazas, fish, rice, palm oil, all them price then they. So all price then get for increase in this country.
So at this stage, what thing you think now the solution or the immediate solution in terms of addressing the fuel price so that it will create a kind of impact on the life of people in the country?
Well, there is a limit to what government can do because the war in the Middle East don't lead them to this year too. But having said that, the government can also consider for just hold taxes constant, not for increased tax. Because I don't get example of the infrastructure development fund. When I form of tax, we're in for on petrol, it don't itself increase. So maybe they can hold and they steady or constant or even reduce them for limit the impact, the bad impact on consumers.
You earlier mentioned say the time we government increase the price, no appropriate or no right. Let's assume you not the Minister of Trade or the Minister of Finance or you in that position. What if you don't be your action in terms of the situation, in terms of fuel in the country?
I don't think I'm going to be the Minister of Trade or Finance in this government. So I'm not going to be in that kind of situation there.
But what if you be in that capacity?
Well, that's now one senior economist, Dr. Victor Davis, be the talk now interview with Adeyemi Jackson, who say for make the new fuel price now above citizens and welfare, government for this tax on some goods and service them, like the tax on infrastructure development fund on petrol. The program Good Morning Salon they continue. Usman?
Alright, inside the program now we go on the phone with her. We'll go talk to Olunui Robin Koka, the president for the Sierra Leone Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture. Good morning, sir. Welcome to Radio Democracy.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Unakusha. I don't listen to the program.
Okay. So, what's in your position so far upon what we don't discuss this morning from the Chamber of Commerce perspective?
Well, the issues there we don't discuss them plenty, and we're not going to cover them all. But first of all, I want to tell the Minister of Trade, thank you for the effort that they put, because we know that they put efforts, and but we also know some of the issues they're not to one ministry gets them. Transport, they inside, agriculture, they inside, Ministry of Finance. Well, let's start with the one way most immediate to most people, the cost of fuel. We all know the cost of fuel, they affect the price of goods in the market. And whilst we situation, they affect the cost of fuel, we also believe, small chance inside the pricing formula. The Finance Act 2026 put 5 leon excise duty. And that 5 leon excise duty, they inside the price. So we go and beg Papa government, the Minister of Trade, for let talk with the Minister of Finances until now, not to the for collect that 5 leon excise duty. We know that revenue revenue important for government, but we also get to look the global situation. So sometimes they for freeze down there for a small bit. Let we try to stabilize this oil price, because all the indication is that the oil price get for go up. I want to turn to the issue of the AFCFTA, where I want to say the Ministry of Trade really don't work very hard for make Salon a name and that AFCFTA. They do very well. I recently been there with the Ministry of Trade representatives and I one meeting in Nairobi, and Salon stand out for the work they don't do for that AFCFTA. But we also need for members say, even as we look that side, for any export where any company want do or any country want do, the other side na the import side. Also the sell, ASF get for do the other side. So we get for make sure say we make things easier. Now we all side on the export, so that so that the challenges on the import side and the importing country will be reduced, because we never control that side. We side we will control that the Salon side. So the Salon side will be controlled, we for make it easier. And the reports that we will get from some of the traders is that we still get beaucoup bottleneck on the export side. And I want for really try to encourage the government across the board for say, let we do what we need to do easier. The challenges in the port, both on terms of import and exports, that issues that we can at the chamber on a regular basis. The question of whether ship they were supposed to go Guinea, they actually can at Salon, and Salon ship them not able dock, and the goods then they go left na Ghana. All of the issues are so there. And I know say the Ministry of Trade, they work on the issues here so. But we need to work a bit faster and bring resolution. One important thing about this economic issue, the economy, now government and private sector, they join hand for make it work. And within they give confidence to the private sector, now when they know say, when they take their complaints to government actually they listen and work with them for get a solution. So we want to encourage the government for say some of them are so not pressing issue. And if we get challenges with imports and imports, it will affect customs due to collection, which of course means it will affect revenue. I just want to touch on two more quick ones then. The issue of value addition. The minister talked about that day. Very important, and we don't see some of the companies there locally. They add value and export. You get Kisi Industries where they do the vegetable oil where they come out within the process from which they buy from Sockfin. They are also very important. But the most important element of value addition for most companies now, electricity. We make sure so you get the necessary electricity for let you do the processing. And the side where electricity come out essentially in two sides. Number one, you will get an EDSA. Number two, if you never get an EDSA, you for yourself what you do, you burn fuel, whether not diesel or fuel oil. So we have to look at that side very, very carefully what we will do for maintain lower cost of production. And finally, the minister talked about export of garri to Nigeria. Well, that's a story we don't depend for quite a long time for say opportunity day. But one of the biggest challenge we AFCFTA get for face, and they acknowledge that I would say the transport links between the countries there inside Africa, the poor. East Africa, then they do much better than West Africa. But West Africa gets an initiative under the Federation of West African Chambers of Commerce and Industry, what they call C-Link. This C-Link now will be a shipping line where specifically will they enable the transportation of goods across West Africa. The chairman of the ECOWAS authority, now His Excellency. So we want to put during in chairmanship, let it prioritize C-Link, because you're not going to be able to send Gary go to Nigeria cost effectively and compete with Nigeria and them in the market if you don't get effective shipping costs. And all the bottleneck paru security people, customs people, every country you get for go, you get for face headache and not the work. We need the shipping line. So do I with the big Papa government and the chairman of the ECOWAS authority prioritize ceiling. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We hope say from term to term we will give you opportunity for you to get some of them professional idea there we give inside the program. Plenty thank you. In name na Olu Nuhi Robin Coker, in a president for the Sierra Leone Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, assuming they are this inside the program this morning for giving you a view about things then so far we don't discuss. But before we come to Mr. Minister, we'll look at few messages then they will come, you go respond to the all.
The first one we will take from a Facebook page from Mark 10 and Yingbanville. They say, Mr. Minister, to help reduce the burden on citizens, government should consider increasing the number of public buses in operation. Additionally, authorities could explore the possibility of reintroducing of railway system in Freetown or introducing ferry transportation services. These alternatives could significantly reduce transportation costs and ease the financial pressure on low-income earners.
This one from Thomas Bondo, he say the gas price in Liberia is still the same, nothing changed.
This other one from Alfonso Mali in our Facebook page. They say, good morning, Radio D. This minister is well focused. Please work with the Transport Ministry to regulate the prices of commercial transport.
The last one I will take because of time. This one from Usfren Kamara say the Ministry of Trade and Industry has ratified few agreements such as fisheries subsidy in 2024. How much of these policies has reflected in our mutual recognition agreement, which shows our country assessment, testing, inspection, and clarification for goods and services. Sierra Leone has not had a mutual recognition agreement in place to allow our product on shelf in Europe and the rest of the world. How much test capacity is Standards Bureau having presently? Thanks. All right. You get anyone they can refer to?
Yes, this last one from Tunde Scott. They say the biggest challenges we are facing is that most of these agreements do reflect on the ordinary man. We need agreements that help to reduce the sufferings on the population. Well, Mr. Minister, you will respond to some of the messages and they will don't come inside the program.
Okay. Thanks very much. Let me go first to Victor Davis. When I've been before my lecturer. Of course, I note what he say. The largest related to it and the chairman of the chamber, Oluni, don't talk about revisiting government taxes and all. As I say, as a government, this is a Comra government, with the listing them points they noted. But I want let people know say government be don't fertile or the entire be don't stable. Now we this fet there and government go look into that, it's well noted. But law also note say for this year the revenues and the money they will be get from donor partners, it don't reduce by over 30%. Which means the money government may get for pay teachers, for pay salaries, for provide health facilities, for provide educational facilities, for provide subsidies to farmers, grant to farmers, for provide for make road, for provide energy. It means the money then they all don't reduce. So government get for fair way, for get small money, for see how we go able to meet most of their needs there. But then point in noted, I will see what's in, government go see, we'll look into that. Let me government they monitor the situation. In the past, government they don't subsidize. Then and the fair price go up na the global market. As a government will not increase, we left and we hold. So for me then say again, we increase the price too early. No, that's not correct. I think it's not good for law they misinform the public. From the moment where America they don't begin threat to say then they attack, the price don't begin go up. Government not shaken at all. Okay. Yes, from then 10 and then I read out just now witness the price in January, witness the price in February, and witness at the price now. It be done they go up. So government really taking time in no Russia follow increase and not to the exact global market price we put. We just say some small and adjustment then they. Okay. So not to that we do.
Quickly, Mr. Minister. Yes. Seriously, somebody is concerned, but get for do it. The issue of gas. If you look Afri gas, then price at this moment for refill, it's 270 million for Winner Wilkins Road. It go up just like that. What thing they happen?
I want to tell you, not to this, not the first, neither the second, not the third complaint we don't get about this, about gas, and the prices where they go up. We go engage it again, because the primary one in Africa's and NP, who they get gas, we go engage it again. We know what are the implications, even for the environment generally. The more people use gas, the more friendlier it is to the environment. We go re-engage back and revisit most of the price then. So let I respond to the other one again. On the fishery subsidies, that's very interesting, and this it means the monitor which we do as a ministry. In fact, the WTO will get the meeting this year in Yaoundé. Now they will get time. We'll go there shortly. Some of the things we will discuss now this. Another one again for make sure say we get we campaign the WTO business. Certain decisions the way they make the benefit all man. For example, one decision making, how they make decisions. And not get for be power based, it get for be rule based. As a country, we believe in the multilateral trading system. We believe in it. But recently, the power of the WTO, we see say it undermines small. Although 80% of the trade deal they take place is still under the WTO. But if we make them power based, it will become survival of the fittest. Where the country who thinks that them big, now they get power, then go just do anything they want. They'll grab today, then change tariffs, then grab tomorrow, then change whatever duties they want. No go. So that's then I want you to go address. The other one again relate to agriculture. Most of the developed countries will notice it and they provide lots of subsidies for their farmers. Then so they make what they produce now herself. It become expensive. It become difficult for export by other countries. We'll get for go watch that's what and now we'll go discuss that WTO this year. They will also look at e-commerce, whether not the future for do business. So for the fishery subsidies, the key one, give me the opportunity for talk about WTO. Okay. There is also this other question on the capacity, the testing capacity of Standards Bureau. When I recall Akaya, we are close to it. Will they bring private sector for work, for make them work closely with Standards Bureau for manage the laboratory there? Because even some of the things for export, there are some minimum scientific requirement they work for me to the struggle. So Tino for going to other country and go say no, if you don't get this testing capability, we're not going to allow product there and all. We are very close to it. At the assure state before the end of this year, we will not improve on all laboratories. They will not become internationally certified on that one. Right. On the benefits of the agreement, there, yes, the benefit then they follow able pull in there today with the export now other countries there. We know they pay duty for able attract investment that based on their agreement here. For example, look like we get what they call a special the Sierra Leone industrial zone, Nakoya, where this an investment to go up to $150–200 million. It don't begin construction they all now. The first phase about 50 million. Government in your side, we don't pay we don't pay the compensation we need for pay to people. Okay. Construction ongoing. So these are all very good opportunities and we based on their agreements here. We don't sell other country. Then they make they get their investments here.
Okay, plenty thank you. We joining at the program and name na Ibrahim Alpha Sise na the Minister of Trade and Industry as today in Bidensaya the program for talk about the trade opportunity and challenge with salon local business and face plenty thank you we joining at the program. Well now this edition of the program Good Morning Salon go left for today Wednesday March 11 2026. Plenty thank you to the production team and Mange Masawe produced the program. DJ Sugarcane for a technical support. Mary Kamarabangwa make una watch you live on our Facebook page and me na Karifa to content say bye bye.
My name is Usman Kamara. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.